Good evening, YouTube channel. So, we've just seen from our little snobby helpful lockpicker about his new ranking system on Reddit. And he is supposedly one of the judges. So, even though this is supposed to be a system that is for fun, yet this is a guy who's actually judging you and everything around you. He would like people to believe that picking locks is like karate. Okay, so I guess he wants to have his own little Enter the Dragon, Game of Death kind of bullshit. So, I pulled up the Reddit, and I'm just going to briefly go through all this in the video. I'm not going to read this off because God knows it's fucking stupid. And even people who've commented on the video saying, I don't have Reddit, nor do I plan to get it, but I pick nonetheless. And for that, I say, good for you. That's one way to assert yourself and saying, we don't need no stinking belts. Kung Fu Panda Claus. Okay. So, where is the skadoosh? Challenge locks? Okay. SFICs? Yeah, so, Helpful would actually like everyone to spend a lot of money on locks that he posts on this list, have you pick them, gut them, and all that shit. So apparently here is white belt, and this is supposed to be karate. Yellow. Orange. Green. Now, I have a lot of beef with certain subsets of the community who shall remain nameless, which they already know who they are. But, personally, I think this shit is stupid. In one form or another, the quote-unquote locksport community have shown themselves picking God knows what different amount of locks and gutting them, single pin picking, challenge locks, which create very few views these days. I love how the level just, you have to prove yourself more and more to helpful to earn his stupid belt. Have made at least one specialized tool. Okay, so I guess my padlock shims and my improvised DIY snap gun would also apply to that. Got your red belt. Now, I am not doing this because I like Helpful Lockpicker. Personally, I think he's a piece of shit. And stupid to boot. and you got your black belt. Alright. Have been mentored by at least 2 advanced pickers for the process of getting into a difficult lock. And epic quests? Okay. No. If you're on YouTube and you look at videos and you pick locks casually, then you have in fact been mentored through a process of picking something because you watched the video, you commented, you got a response. No duh. Epic quest. Okay. Now this gets into, well, let's see. How about actual professional locksmiths? Those who actually make certain things like, oh yeah, bump keys like my buddy Taku have machined their own stuff? Yeah. Now, here's one of the stupidest master projects I've ever seen. Formation and leadership of a tool chapter or other community organization. Well, gee, I thought the YouTube locksport community was already a community. As for tool, yeah. Who wants to pay for... Oh, yeah. Who wants to pay to actually join a club that lets you pick locks, but you have to pay membership fees and dues? Certainly not anybody with any brains. So, you don't have to like, share, or subscribe, but I just wanted to put this out here. I personally think it's a load of bullshit, and even someone like Helpful who will judge others, that's just a load of bullshit too, because he doesn't really have much to crow about or judge himself. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I do not take credit for this. And even a few people on his channel commenting saying, well, how about you make a video about what's really this is all about? I have just went through the Reddit in this video, and, you know, reading is fundamental. Do I care about this? No. But personally, I do think Helpful Lockpicker is the stupidest son of a bitch alive, in which he believes he can judge any persons who only pick certain locks and don't spend an enormous amount of money on lots and lots of locks, who just pick them one time. Hint, hint. So, enjoy.